online and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
Our legislators are completely out of touch with the citizens of North Dakota. They either don't know or they don't care what the citizens of our state want, and they're out of control. They're completely out of control.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Krista Boehm. Strong opinions continue into the weekend after North Dakota lawmakers voted down the anti-discrimination bill. Valley News Team's Christina Craig spoke with lawmakers today and joins us with their thoughts on why and what this means for the state. Christina?
Thanks, Krista. This is the third time this anti-discrimination bill has passed through the North Dakota Senate, only to be voted down. Some representatives opposed the bill for religious reasons, the language in which it was written, and some said there's just no need for this bill. Other laws are currently in place for LGBT people. However, according to a January 2015 poll from the North Dakota Human Rights Coalition, 59% of North Dakotans support this bill. These results have some questioning lawmakers.
Anybody can poll, and you can be selective in who you poll so that you get the results you want. So I believe if you did a statewide, I don't believe that you would get the same numbers.
After the vote, the governor spoke out in support of this bill. So we know that this is something that should have been acted. It should have been an easy vote. But for some reason, the House Republicans decided not to pass it.
So the fact that it failed by a 2-to-1 margin really shows that our legislature is completely out of touch with the citizens of North Dakota.
Despite the defeat, those in favor of the bill say this is progress, but for any change, time is required. Even some who are opposed say this isn't the last our Senate will hear of the anti-discrimination bill.
I guess if it comes back, it would be 2 years from now. They could conceivably go through a delayed bill to leadership in both House and Senate.
I think it's going to come up every single session until it passes.
When speaking to Representative Beauchesne, he did mention that there is still a 20-day procession to amend another bill or continue this discussion. And now with the governor on board, he believes this will give more validity to future discussion. Krista?
All right, thank you, Christina. The North Dakota House vote is now gaining some national attention from two big groups, the American Civil Liberties Union and the Human Rights Campaign. It's been a beautiful day to enjoy with your family, and as you prepare for the holiday, could the Easter egg hunts be put on hold by rain? Let's check in with meteorologist Lisa Green to find out. Lisa?
Thanks, Krista. Yeah, lots of sunshine out there today. We had that eclipse, the lunar eclipse this morning, and temperatures, though, not feeling great. It looks great outside when you look out the window, but we are only in the 30s in the Northern Valley. It's 47 right now in Fargo, a big transition from the Northern Valley down to the south, where we're at 53 degrees in the Sisseton area. So a little cooler than we have been, but still a nice quiet Saturday for our holiday weekend. Returns have shown up on the radar off and on throughout the day. Not much to speak of, though, as far as precipitation is concerned. And a quick look toward our holiday for your Easter Sunday. Temperatures are going to be rising into the mid-40s, mostly cloudy skies. Right now, it looks like most of us will be dry, but when I return, Krista, I'll let you know who may expect to see a little bit of precipitation and what we can expect for the work week coming up as well in just a few minutes.
A group of state lawmakers wants to give more money to oil-impacted communities if oil production increases. Democratic leaders shared their plan to introduce an amendment to allocate 40% of the production tax to those communities during the second half of the biennium. If the average daily oil production reaches 1.2 million barrels per day next February.
Despite the contingency nature of this sensible proposal, my colleagues in the majority of the Senate Appropriations Committee twice rejected this amendment, once at the subcommittee level and once at a full committee level. We feel this issue is important enough that the full Senate should vote on that.
Senate Minority Leader Max Schneider will offer the floor amendment next week. And the former Fergus Falls State Hospital is home to a few new residents. 10 artists from across the country will live on the campus. Each one will work there for a few months at a time on a project inspired by the grounds and buildings. Tonight on Valley News Live 10 at 10, meet the first artist and what they hope to create. It's Final Four Saturday and downtown Indianapolis is buzzing with fans. All four teams are hoping a win today puts them in Monday night's college basketball championship. But for some, Indy's Final Four spotlight is the perfect platform to demonstrate against Indiana's new religious freedom law. Adriana Diaz has more.
Gay pride flags flew in the shadow of Lucas Oil Stadium, where the Final Four is underway. Before Saturday's first tip-off, at least 500 demonstrators aimed to keep national attention on equal rights in Indiana.
This week, public pressure pushed lawmakers to add an amendment to the state's controversial religious freedom law, giving some protections to gays and lesbians. But activists say that's not enough.
We are not satisfied with your fix, and we're not going to go away. We want protection everywhere, every county in the state.
Their goal, to add gays and lesbians to the state civil rights code, which prohibits discrimination based on race, gender, and religion, but not sexual orientation.
Give it a break!
While some basketball fans opposed protesters,
No hate in your state!
others supported their cause. Even gay athletes joined the chorus. Jason Collins was the first openly gay player in the NBA.
The sports world is watching, and we won't settle for anything less than fairness, respect, and inclusion.
But many of the 70,000 people here for the Final Four are only focused on basketball. Next door to the stadium, fans got in on the action.
It's Final Four, baby.
The championship game is set for Monday evening. Adriana Diaz, CBS News, Indianapolis.
Today, the governor of Connecticut and New York's governor both lifted their travel bans for the state employees to Indiana in the wake of the new wording passed by the Indiana government Thursday to help clarify their religious freedom law. With baskets in hand, kids scrambled around Yunker Farm to collect their colored eggs with goodies inside. Families traveled as far as Williston and Bemidji to be a part of the 26th annual extravaganza. On top of racing for sweet treats, kids were able to dye eggs and, of course, sit down with the Easter Bunny.
Well, I really like collecting eggs and getting candy inside. I like Easter. I like to go on the Easter egg hunts and find them with my friends.
One of my favorite traditions as well, and we want to know what your Easter traditions are. Like Valley News Live on Facebook and share photos of your traditions. You can also follow the latest news, weather, and breaking news updates anytime on your feed. Later on Valley News Live at 6, how you as a parent can stop your kids from the dangers of texting and driving by downloading an app on your phone.
And you need your coat this weekend for any holiday activity outside. We had temperatures that rose into the upper 40s, but that's actually very close to the average. I'll let you know if we are going to be rising above that coming up in your forecast right after this.